Hey guys, it's Jill. I'm hopping on to give you a quick update and just a comment on some stuff after the live today. In the live earlier, we talked about, there's a little snippet for those of you guys who tuned in towards the end, where God was talking about how he was addressing idolatry in people's hearts, and that political stuff has really gotten out of control with a lot of people with the place of idolatry where it's stirring up hatred. We kind of talked about the Baal demonic spirit that is in operation behind a lot of the politically driven stuff, that it's causing people to serve that over God. And I just found out the news, like a lot of you guys probably did, that Charlie Kirk was shot at a Utah Valley University event. So definitely prayers for him and prayers for his family right now. But all of that to say, regardless of whether or not you agree with him, we cannot this is what happens when idolatry and when hatred stuff gets out of control, right? When we don't put God first and we start to view people as not people anymore, we just start to view them as an agenda, and these demonic spirits fuel this junk, right? And they cause stuff to get really, really out of control in a not good way, and then it causes, people and things to get hurt, and it's just very, very destructive. And so I want to tell you guys, this is a very real spiritual war, and I don't think it's a coincidence that God brought that up this morning with the warning about the political idols and people checking themselves, because people think, oh, I could never get into all of that, I could never let this get that deep, when the Bible talks about those who even operate in anger that is unchecked and undealt with, that is considered a bigger sin, and it can lead to things. And I've seen this in real life with deliverance stuff, where it can lead to spirits like murder getting in, like all of this different stuff. And so just understand, this is a very real spiritual war that we are in. And when God is bringing something up, it is not by accident. And, we need to pray for this family, regardless of what your beliefs are. Same thing if somebody, had something awful happen on the other side of the aisle. We need to be praying for people, and we need to make sure that our hearts are in the right place as Christians, with not letting stuff get to a place that is unhealthy. Amen. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll chat with you again soon.